Alright, I'm going to show you how to add some questions and make an assessment. I'm on a blank notebook page. There are a couple ways to do this. First of all, with the Smart Response tab, you can go and you can add a title page right away. Remember, a title page will group your questions into one assessment that accumulates all the questions under it. If you just click question, you'll just be adding a question for now, and you can always add a title page later. I'm going to show you this time by going to Response, Insert Question from the Response pull-down menu. And you have yes or no questions, multiple choice questions where you can have up to 10 possible choices. Number, fraction, decimals, you can enter negatives, decimals, fractions, both improper and mixed numbers. You have true, false, and then you have multiple answer where you can have up to 10 choices and then 3 or 4 or 5 or 8 or 10 of them if you want that are correct answers. I'm going to choose a multiple choice question. You can go into your menu and you can change the size of the question. I'm going to make it 36. It is bold. You can go in here and change the color, and you can. This brings up a math menu where you can have some math symbols and things like that. I'm going to write, let's see, a science question. At which type of plate boundary are subduction zones found? Click next and you'll be going on to your choices. I do want 3 possible answers here, so I'm going to type in transform, convergent, divergent. Click next. Then it gives me the answer, or the answer possibilities, and I choose which one is the correct answer, and of course that would be a convergent boundary. You can set the number of points you want it to be worth on your assessment, and then click finish, and there's your first question. Once again, once you have a question on that page, you can go in here, you can change the properties, you can even see what the answer is. But for now we're going to add another one, so I'm going to add another page. This time I'll add it using this Smart tab. So I go in here, once again I want a question. I'm going to add a number question this time. Leave the options the same, but this time I'll put write 7.2 as a simplified fraction. Next. Now I don't have choices. All I have to do is type in my answer, and that would be, of course, 7 1/5. So I type in 7 fraction, or 7, excuse me, space 1 fraction 5. Once again, if you want to click this is an opinion question, that means it will not count it against a student if they get it incorrect. Once again, I wanted it to be 1 point. I'm going to click finish. All right, if you put 2 consecutive pages into clicker questions, then they will offer you this right away that says you inserted questions on 2 or more consecutive pages. Do you want to group them? So this, if I do want to group them, I'm going to click yes. If I want them to be individual questions that I have to start and stop individually, I'll leave them alone. I do want these to be grouped, so I click yes, and then I'll type a title for this quiz, which would be example quiz 1. I can put what subject it is, all that stuff if you want, and add it, and then I'll show you what that looks like over here. Okay, so now you see over here, left hand side, we have my title page, example quiz 1. Once again, I can go in here, I can start it from here, I can put exactly how I want my students to see it after each question is answered, whether to know whether it's right or wrong, after they are all answered, or after I hit stop at the end of the assessment. I'm going to choose after all questions are answered, and then of course you can see my first question and my second question, and that's it.